Hey you guys, good morning from across the pond, wherever you are. Where do you guys live? I'm so curious. Anyways, it is Friday, which is so exciting because I'm ready for the weekend, even though I only had 2 classes this week because my teacher canceled a lot of them. But anyways, I feel like I'm getting sick, so I kind of just want to rest and yeah, relax. So I'm about to head to class. My class is from 8 to 11, so I usually get home around 11:30. I walk there. It's about 2 miles total, so not very far. Yeah, and I'll break my fast when I get back around 11:30 or 12. And during class, I just love to drink black tea, my Lipton tea, which I grew up on. Do any of you guys love Lipton? Like, I love it. Sorry, my throat is like a man. But yeah, so I'll just be drinking that tea. Hopefully it'll help my throat. And when I get back, I'll show you guys what I make for my breakfast, lunch, first meal, whatever you want to call it. So I'll talk to you guys soon. Hello, I'm back from class, about to make my breakfast, and usually how I decide what oatmeal flavor I'm going to have is by what's about to go bad in our fridge. So today it's going to be pumpkin flavored because I have some pumpkin puree already made, and then I also made some homemade fig jam, chia jam, so I'm going to swirl that into it. And then I'm loving berries, so I'll add blueberries, and it's going to be a weird concoction as usual. So I'll just show you the finished product because I feel like I've showed you guys how I make my zoats or add my zucchini to my oatmeal a bunch of times. And I'll add in ground flaxseed and chia seed and all that good stuff. So I'll show you the finished product. Alright peeps, so here's the finished product. We've got pumpkin oatmeal with zucchini in it. Sounds gross, tastes good. We've got my fig chia jam, which I'm so sad to say, I think it's actually bad and I didn't realize it until after I swirled it in. So if I confirm it's like gone off some reason, then I'll probably scrape it off. But anyways, so there's blueberries, a Brazil nut for selenium, just a sprinkle of my homemade granola, and then a huge blob of almond butter. So just so you guys know, like, I don't know if you can tell, this is a big bowl. And then I also have, it doesn't even all fit, that's how big of a portion it is. So yes, that is my breakfast. Okay, so I thought I'd also re-mention that I still do kind of use this Dr. Greger's Daily Dozen app just to see if I'm getting in lots of nutrients. So in this bowl of oats we have maybe even double that. Other fruit we have, do I have other fruit? Oh, maybe I don't. I was thinking of figs I would. Let's see, vegetables. We've got zucchini, we've got pumpkin. So that's 2 servings of veggies in this. We've got a tablespoon of this. We've got almost a serving. Let's see, whole grains. We've got 2 half cups of oats. Spices, I added cinnamon and nutmeg, I forgot to say. And then I've already had like maybe almost 2 liters of water today, so not too bad. So yeah, I usually get my other fruit in as a snack, and then for my second meal is when I usually cram in tons of veggies, like the cruciferous veggies and the leafy greens and all that stuff. So I'm gonna dig into my oats. I have a feeling I'm gonna have to scrape off that fig jam, so maybe I'll add a banana instead, just scrape that off and top it with a banana because it needs something sweet. Anyways, I'm gonna dig into this. I'll talk to you guys when I eat something else later. As always, the daily cup of kombucha and dance music in the background. Alright guys, so I thought I'd just show you what I'm prepping for dinner. We have the largest sweet potatoes you will ever see, probably, and I'm going to cut them into wedges and bake them into fries, and then I'm gonna make a dip using chickpeas, a ripe avocado, some lemon juice, garlic powder, and cilantro. So just trying to use up what's in our fridge, and we're gonna probably eat all this with just some lettuce, maybe make like sweet potato lettuce wraps, I don't know. I'll show you the finished product when I'm done.
Let me take the time, I know you like when I describe it.
So here are my my sweet potatoes all cut up and seasoned, and I love to cook them on a rack so that the heat can hit them from the top and the bottom. So yeah, this was just one potato. It's huge. We'll see if we eat them all. But I'm gonna bake these for like 40 minutes at a high heat, maybe like 400 Fahrenheit. Yeah, so I'll show you when they're done. Guys, I apologize for the bad lighting, but I am so excited about what I came up with for dinner. So we have our perfectly baked sweet potato fries, and then this is amazing. It was just the juice of 1 lemon, a can of chickpeas drained and rinsed, 1 small avocado, maybe like a ½ teaspoon to a teaspoon of garlic powder, some ground black pepper, and a large handful of cilantro, and I just blended it up for like a dip, cucumber, and red bell pepper. Oh yeah, and the lettuce is there because we're gonna like wrap up the potatoes in the lettuce. It's just a fun way to get in some greens. So anyways, talk to you guys at dessert, or show you what I'm eating at dessert or something. Anyways, bye. I know you're really fond of breaking backwards and breaking roads, cool. Got a couple things I think that I could really get used to. You threw it through the saying that you need. Alright, guys, here's dessert. We got some really big grapes, the kind with the seeds in it. My husband's singing while he does the dishes, sorry. An energy bite, which I have the recipe for, and some dark chocolate. So I'm gonna sign off now. I am not in a state to be seen because I am like in my PJs and like zit cream on, you know, all that stuff. So I will see you guys in my next video. Bye! Anybody else? Got my head floating in the clouds, like I ain't touching down till I see we good.